Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our webinar. My name is Mandy Ogas. I am a certified health coach with Take Shape for Life, and I'm here with Adri Jensen, also a certified health coach with Take Shape for Life. And we're excited to help explain a little bit about what we do and why we do what we do. So let's just get started. Adri, what do you want to say before we go ahead?
Hey guys, I'm so excited to get on. Before starting this program, I was just super exhausted all the time and didn't have any energy, couldn't even take care of myself or my kids and, let alone do those things I wanted to. So here I am now. I've lost over 43 pounds. And more importantly than that, I just have this incredible energy and, my life is completely changed. I play with my kids. We have fun. We get to go out on all kinds of adventures. And my life has not only changed, but my whole family's has. And so I'm just so excited to be on this call with you guys and share a little bit more about our awesome program.
Wonderful. Thanks so much for sharing, and awesome job on your weight loss.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, I'm going to try to share the screen. Let's see if I can make it work. All right, let's see here. Is this working? Everybody's
Yep.
All right, let me see if I can just do a slideshow here. Okay, can everyone see that? All right, so let me move this out of the way. Perfect. So like we said, my name is Mandy Ogas, and this is Adri Jensen, and we are certified health coaches with Take Shape for Life. We're both certified, like I said, through the McDonald Center for Obesity and Prevention, and really enjoy helping other people. A little bit about me is I really have always been a yo-yo dieter, and I've lost a lot of weight doing a lot of different things, but I always put it back on. And I would change my eating habits for a short period of time so that I could go back to my old ways, and it really wasn't working for me. And it wasn't until I started focusing on being healthy rather than losing weight and just practicing some healthier habits that I was able to start seeing the weight come off. And not only did it come off, I lost over 100 pounds, and I've been keeping it off for a year now. So it's really made a big difference in my life, like Adri said, in me being able to care for my kids and just have the joy and happiness that I've always wanted to have.
And for me, Mandy, I love your story. I love how it's about the healthy habits and whether you have weight to lose or you just want energy, you want to get off your medicines, whatever it is. I love this program because it has something for everyone. And so yeah, just it's a total life changer for me and my family. So
great, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
I think that most of us are well aware of the health crisis in America, especially the obesity rates and how they continue to rise. If you look at this chart back in 1985, a lot of the states weren't even on record because obesity just wasn't a concern in those states. And as we move through the years, you can see that more and more states are on record. More and more states are seeing a higher percentage of obesity. And the last information we have is from 2010, where you're seeing a big section of states that are more than 30% of the population is obese. And that's a big concern across the states, not only with adults, but in children as well.
It's so scary. I just look at that and I am just blown away by those numbers. If you look at our stats here in the US, 2/3 of adults are overweight and 1/3 of adults are obese and 1/5 of kids are obese. Like that's crazy. We're just in this downfall, this spiral that's not getting better. 25 million Americans right now have diabetes and 79 million are pre-diabetic, and it's just getting worse from there. So obviously we got to do something, right?
That's right. So personally, if you take that, the whole of America aside and look at yourself, what are your health goals? If you could do anything you wanted to do physically, would it be go running? Would it be go swimming? Would it be just run around with your kids? Would it be not feel exhausted at 3 p.m? What would it be? If you had all the energy you wanted, what would you do? And when's the last time you felt like you had that kind of energy and could do anything physically that you wanted? Was it yesterday, last week, maybe a few years ago? And if you could choose to be healthy, to really have optimal health, would you choose it?
I love those questions. Really helps you look inward. So you can reach those goals with Take Shape for Life. Our program, it just has three main components. Super easy. It's all about support, education, and eating right.
The first topic is support. And while we're talking about these three topics, I want you to refer back to the things you listed in your head that you want to be able to do. If you had enough energy, I want you to be thinking about those things as we go through the program. So support is first. As health coaches, what we do is we just walk side by side with our clients, helping them recognize and achieve their goals, whether those be weight loss goals, whether those be energy goals, whether those be financial, mental health goals. We help lead them along that path. And not only do you have a personal health coach who is your cheerleader and friend and accountability person, but we also have some secret Facebook groups with people who are doing the same thing. So you're never alone and you always have support. One thing I love about those groups is that they're very real. People don't say, this is the easiest thing I've ever done. They say they're having hard days and they keep it very real, and we really rally around each other and support each other. Other than those of us doing the program and coaching, we have direct access to nutritionists and dietitians and an amazing program that's led by physicians. Our mission really is to create health rather than just react to disease. So once we create health, we're no longer putting a Band-Aid over the problem. We're making it so the problem never happens.
I love that. The second part of the program is all about the education. So ask yourself, do you know someone who has lost weight and then gained it back? Maybe it's yourself. I know it was me, for me. So what do we need to do? We need to rewire our brains, retrain the way we think and do things. So then reaching that happy number on that scale, that low number that we want, it's just going to be a side effect of becoming that healthier person and creating those healthy habits.
The education for me, Adri, was the really key component here. Because like I said, I had lost a lot of weight, but I didn't know how to be healthy. And I didn't know how my mental health and my physical health were really interrelated. And so one thing that we talk about a lot is why we eat. We don't always just eat because we're hungry, right? We eat because we're stressed. We eat because we're tired. We eat because we're emotional. We eat because we're in a social setting. And so we deal with a lot of those different topics and why we do what we do and how to replace those habits with better, healthier habits.
I agree.
And, one of those is eating better. So when we start eating right, it really helps our body function the way it's supposed to. I don't know if any of you have heard that eating 6 small meals a day is the healthiest way to eat. It really, truly is. And that's what doctors are telling people, especially people who are diabetic, that that's the way they need to eat to level their blood sugar. But it's something that we don't really do unless the doctors told us we need to. And why? Why not? Well, in my case, because I was really busy. I was lucky to get a piece of toast off of somebody's lunch plate. I didn't ever take the time to make lunch for myself, let alone 6 small meals. And it became hard for me to even eat during the day. And that obviously led to weight gain and non-healthy habits.
Yeah, so this program is awesome. It just starts you out eating right from day one. You start by practicing with just 1 meal each day so you don't have to get overwhelmed. We start with just 5 to 7 ounces of a lean protein and then 3 servings of non-starchy vegetables. And I love this part because it's something that you can, like it says, do from day one, and that you can do with your family or wherever you are, out at a restaurant, at a family gathering, just at home at the dinner table with your immediate family. And so it just leads you to be successful from day one, and I love that about it.
Great. So what do we eat for the other 5 meals if during the day we don't have time to prepare? Well, we use quick, healthy grab-and-go meals that are just the right protein-carb balance to get your body into a natural fat burn. And we're going to take away that guesswork of what do I eat, and we're going to take away the problem of I don't have time to prepare. So it actually works really, really well to be able to just eat the meals and focus on the practice meal that Adri said and the habits of health. There are some examples of what some of those foods look like.
So you might ask, what is Take Shape for Life and where does this food come from? Our parent company is actually Medifast. So they are a leader in safe, effective weight loss for over 30 years. Their products, their programs are recommended by more than 20,000 doctors since the 80s. So it's been around for a while. You know, I love it because it's proven safe, it's proven effective in clinical studies conducted by lots of researchers from major universities and teaching hospitals. And it is an American company. It owns its own research and development, its manufacturing and warehousing. So that's just a little bit about where it comes from.
Thanks, Adri. You know, if you are thinking, yeah, I'd love to be healthy, I'd love to have optimal health, this is a great path and a great way to start. A few of our clients, just so you know, it's not Adri, not me. There's so many people who have really benefited. Shanzi, she started the program in September of last year, is down 80 pounds and has reached her goal weight. Deanna, you can see, she started the program as a nursing mother and really had a program that was customized and ready for her so she could continue to nurse her baby. And you can see her 6 weeks postpartum and 6 months postpartum. And then Kylene, she lost 40 pounds and has been maintaining for a year as well.
I love those three scenarios, those three different women, and how this program really is customized to the individual. I think that each one comes with their own goals, and so we're able to help them achieve that, and I love that. So, question, does this look like a good fit for you? What are you thinking about it? So getting started is super easy. Connect with your health coach who invited you here. And then we'll just go over a quick client profile, ask you a few questions, make sure that we're at the best place to help you as a coach. And then we'll just place your first order and get you started. The best part about this is you just get to enjoy creating a healthier you.
You can also pay health forward. You know, that's what Adri and I have done. It's made such a difference in our lives that we really have decided that we want to eradicate obesity and help others improve their lives. And as you get healthier, people are going to notice what you're doing. They want to know what you're doing because there's a big difference.
So there's two ways you can do this, right? To pay it forward. You can refer others to your health coach. Your family and friends are going to notice the changes in you. Or you can help others create health and sign up and become a health coach yourself. Help change your family and friends, reach beyond, your immediate circle of friends. It's just a great opportunity.
Well, so what are the benefits of health coaching? Why would you want to coach? I mean, I think of health coaching as real health insurance for myself because it reinforces my decision to stay healthy every day. As I help others on their journey, I'm reminded of what I need to be doing. And, Take Shape for Life has done a study with Johns Hopkins University that says that you're 5 times or 500% more likely to reach your goals and maintain your healthy weight as you coach. You're also able to pay it forward. And that's something that's so rewarding, to be able to really feel that people's lives are changing and that you're part of that. You're financially rewarded as well, which is amazing, and you leave a legacy.
So what do we offer health coaches? Take Shape for Life is wonderful. There's 3 main goals that we have. We have the healthy body, and then we want you to also have the healthy mind and the healthy finances. So take a look at this list. Where would you be at healthy weight? Are you at a 2, a 4, 6, 8? Maybe you're already a 10. What about your workouts? What about your mind? How do you feel about time for family? Do you get to spend enough time with your family? Do you feel fulfilled and happy with your job and your life? How about your spiritual growth? What about time for volunteering? What about your time to pursue other hobbies? Are there things that you wish you could do that you aren't able maybe to do right now? The last part, that healthy finances, that plays a part too. Are you debt free? What about your children's education? Are you too stressed about money to focus on anything else? What about your income? What about an inheritance? What about being able to leave a legacy for your children and your children's children? So take a look at this list, at these numbers, and see where you think you are and where would you like to be.
I think it's important to see that when one section of this wheel is out of sync, it kind of puts the others out of sync, and how really a healthy body, a healthy mind, and healthy finances all work together to create what we call optimal health. So what does coaching involve? Well, you don't need to be at your goal weight, and it doesn't take a ton of time. Really, it's about an hour per client per month, so not a lot. We provide all of the training and really help you find clients that are ready to make a decision to change their life. Personally, I started coaching just a few people at a time. I was at a position in my life where I knew I needed another job. My current job was kind of fading out. They were in bankruptcy. And so I decided that coaching is something that I wanted to do. I wanted to be home with my family. And within about 6 months, I quit my job and came home and just work as a coach part-time and get to stay home with my kids and go to the park and swimming and do all the things that I really wanted to do. So how is a coach compensated? Adri, do you want to explain this a little bit?
Yeah, I'd love to. So if you look at that top pink line, under rank, you'll see the HC and then the SC. That stands for senior coach. And as you move through it, you'll notice that you're helping about 5 to 9 clients a month. And so think about the hours you're spending. If you're spending 1 hour a month on each of those, it's like 5 to 10 hours. And your average monthly payment you're going to get from that is about $325 a month. So what could you use that money for? That is really, really part-time job. Then you move down a little bit to where it says the ED, the blue highlighted line. That's executive director. That's where you're helping about 20, 22 people a month to get healthy. And that means that you're only spending around 22 hours a month. Okay, super, super part-time. Now look at how much they're making there. The average monthly salary for an executive director is over $2,800. So I love this because it is super part-time, but you're able to pay, afford, how would you say it? Work part-time, but make a full-time salary. And the possibilities, if you just look at those numbers, they just keep going up and up and up. So just take a minute and look and see, where would you like to be on that? If you just want to help out 1 or 2 people, that's great. That's wonderful. And that's very doable. If you would like to help out a few more, that's doable too, and we can help you get there.
Great. Thanks, Adri. I actually got a job offer yesterday to go back to the office full-time. And when we started considering, I thought, well, why would I go back to the office full-time and work 40 plus hours away from home when I make the same amount of money at home working 10 to 15 hours with my kids? So something to think about.
Yeah.
You know what? The thing that I love most about coaching is that I'm able to do the things that I want to do. And I organize my life around what matters most. So today we have a lunch date with a friend of mine who's out of town, and I'm able to work my schedule around that lunch date. I don't have to fit it into an hour schedule because I only have an hour lunch break. And I get to be, like I said, with my kids and do the things that they want to do and see them grow and help them learn. You can see our families there. I know that Adri and Brenton and their family love to get out and hike and be active, and we do too. And it's something that we really are blessed to have time to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this program has definitely changed our lives for the better. I love being able to spend time with my kids and my husband and just be together and not have to worry about somebody else's schedule. And so it's just been a huge blessing for us inside and out. And yeah, that's it. Super
Awesome.
Fun.
Well, if this looks like a good fit for you, either learning how to create healthy habits in your life or lose weight, or coaching and helping other people do the same, connect with the person who invited you, Adri or myself, or if another coach invited you to listen in, just connect with them, ask them some more questions, find out if this is a good fit for you. And then we can, customize and decide what's the best route. So thanks so much for getting on, and have a wonderful day.
Thanks, everyone.